Major Farr.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good evening. We usually don't get guests this early in the night. Welcome. My name is Major Farr, Major Bennett Farr. I was in the War of 1812, and as you can tell by my headstone, not much is known about me. So I'll tell you a little bit. And no, you the one with the cap there, it's not Major Farty, it's Major Farr. Thank you. Okay, so it's the War of 1812. Actually, it was 1813, June 19th, 1813. We were called up a couple of days early because we heard the British were coming in by sea. So we met there down by the lake. Everybody got ready. They approached at night. Very dark night. Nobody could really see anything. No moonlight. We loaded our weapons and shot. They shot back. We reloaded. We shot again. They shot back. Quite a few were hit. Third time I couldn't get my gun loaded again. So I moved back into the dark. As I was moving back, I heard some wrestling. So I kept on moving. All through the night it was wrestling. We were going back and forth. Couldn't tell who was around. Everybody thought I got lost in the woods. Well, they were lying. I waited till morning to come out. And come to find out, it was a Lieutenant Merrill that I was following, and he was following me. So other than that, not much on 1813. The British left, by the way. And I lived on Charles Point, owned it. Lived there with my daughter for quite a few years. She died in 1830. We were both buried what is just north of the Episcopal Church down there. We rested there for about 60 years. Then a guy by the name of Emery came along from Oswego and wanted to build a house. It was all overgrown, all weeds and everything, so they started clearing it off. They started digging, and all of a sudden we heard a knocking on my coffin. Well, they dug both of us off. Coffin wasn't that great back then, so yeah, we got bits and pieces. They found out later who we were by my daughter's hair. It was brown, and they figured out who we were. So in their great wisdom, they thought, well, we'll start a cemetery down there by the lake, so they can oversee the lake. Well, anybody who knows anything about the lake knows you have erosion. So they put us over there with a few other of my buddies, and we were there for quite a while, resting peacefully, and all of a sudden, you guessed it, erosion. Next thing I know, we got kids playing fetch with their dogs with my bones. My head used it for a bowling ball. Didn't really care for that. Still got a headache. So in their great wisdom, they picked us up after a while, and they brought me here. And here's where I stay. Now, little question. Where am I buried? You know? Anybody know? Ha! Nobody does. A little me's down by the Episcopal Church. A lot of me's in the lake. God only knows who's here. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh, be careful. I got some friends out there. If you think you tripped over a twig or something, nah, it's just a hand coming out grabbing you.
Thank you.